that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for San Francisco.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ray Greenlaw on
the good run on 1st down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
On the tackle.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Down Baltimore.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ingram. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense doing their job. Really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense. No gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Ravens.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Fred Warner in on
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Ingram. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niner 16. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this.
Damn.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run here with Ingram. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire. D Ford that time getting the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. His pass caught at the 4. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
And goal.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he will not even make take it back to the line of scrimmage. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
At his own 8-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Second and 8 coming up. Mostert. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 22, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. This is Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down,
and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Come on, boy.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 64 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra
After
point.
a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd and long.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Switch. Out. Show it up. 21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. He's crashing. He's checking 12.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. Coleman, the first down and a little extra. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall,
touchdown 49ers! Raheem Mostert, 66 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson On the move to his left. He uncorks it for Snead. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Touchdown, 49ers! Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Good shit, Rich. Good shit, Rich.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And
Good
they will
shit,
score.
boy.
It's a 49er touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Gold for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Yeah.
Robbie Gould to kick
So
off.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their
36
25-yard line.
That's a whole chick. Going a bad bitch. Gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But I still take bricks. I'm a fool with the Jews in the coat.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Balling like a bitch with all these bricks. 36 zips. That's a whole chick on a bad bitch.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. Don't make hits. But I still take bricks. Same price for a third.
Throwing again. Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Deep Ford in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
3rd down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check. Watch out. Kill. White.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is born. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Under 10.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I'm going to just let you know I double.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
13.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pick.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught here by Adams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And the Ravens first down.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Nick Bosa in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. To try again after the sack. Jackson buying time to his left. He's to the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. Marcus Peters on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
the Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
She do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey, he better not come over that middle no more. I tell you that much. Hey, we here.
Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, pick it up,
tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
21. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Come on.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back. 11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Fourth quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie,
You gotta know I didn't mean to do
like
that.
downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Running left, Coleman on the toss. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
Willie Snead all alone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Refrigerator.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
I didn't throw it to him. I threw it to my guy. I'm on top.
Now Jackson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Do you miss the
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I'm feeling your thighs.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
All day. He's okay. No hickeys on the neck. Now you're
Throwing again. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
Oh, my God, yo. Damn.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting.